This episode is brought to you by Legacy Teas and Spices. Visit www.legacyteasandspices.com and use promo code ISIMO20 for 20% off your next order. Legacy Teas and Spices. We got spices, and guess what? We got some teas too. Also, join our Patreon. For as little as $5 a month, you can join our Discord channel and get early access content and also exclusive Patreon episodes. And for $20 a month, if you're a Jarito, you get your face put up on the wall, and you also get a shout out, which, by the way, shout out Aztec God, Meredith, your boo is out, Angel from Legacy Teas and Spices, and Karam. Enjoy the episode. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Isimo Podcast. We need to shorten that up a little bit. It's fun, but it still like takes forever.
You mean like how I do it?
Isimo Podcast. Welcome to Isimo Podcast. Yeah. We could do it like that.
That's not very exciting.
If you haven't already, please follow us on Instagram at IsimoPod, ISIMOPOD. Email us at isimopod@gmail.com. Follow us on Spotify. Subscribe to our YouTube. Leave a like and let us know what you think in the comments. And please leave a review on Apple Podcasts. A quick shout out to Loteria-Isimo and Legacy Teas and Spices. Right now, Legacy Teas and Spices is 6 years old. So
yeah,
they are offering $6 on a lot of different items. Check out their website at legacyteasandspices.com. And Loteria-Isimo is in their 10th year, but nobody cares. Just kidding. Wow.
Oh my God.
Shout out to my mom. Thank you for everyone that reached out about the last episode we did about La Madre. That was hilarious and awesome. And we had a great time, right, guys?
Yeah.
We're back in the studio today, dude. We're back to fucking Isimo, like the highway is supposed to be. You know what I mean? Just kidding. Bad joke. But how do you guys feel?
I'm feeling good.
I feel great. I feel a little weird today.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just feel wacky.
Oh, this fool is wacky, fool. Okay. We were in the TikTok live, and this fool was screaming at the top of his lungs about New Zealand potatoes.
Loudly.
Well, that's what we're saying, fool. At the top of your lungs, dog.
I never understood that.
And then look at him now. I never understood that phrase.
All right. When I was
a young warrior.
Today is Ryan's day for the topic. And what are we talking about today, Ryan?
Do a magic. I don't know how to do magic.
Loteria. You know how you do that?
Vibrated. That was weird.
You have to act like you're cold.
That's like how Yolanda would do it. She's an alien.
Yeah, true.
You sound like those little Indian mice from 50 Goes West.
Yes.
Damn. Why did that have to be Indian, fool?
Native American, homie.
Oh,
indigenous people to the
dog.
cartoon.
Colonizer.
Yeah.
Anyways, so today we're talking about Loteria. And not just Loteria, because it's our favorite game, let's be honest. But all board games, right, Ryan?
Yeah, board games in general.
In the world.
And in the whole world. Sorry, you don't get the reference.
With everything in Mexican culture, we're very passionate people, right?
Woo!
What is that noise? Oh, I think the next upstairs neighbor is walking around.
I thought you farted.
No, I did not fart. But in Mexican culture, we're very passionate about a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Much like Loteria, which I'll get to later. Uno, right? Uno. It divides the families. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
By one? No, sorry.
And if you have white people in your family, you know, Monopoly, right?
Yeah.
Monopoly also divides families, in my opinion. But you know what I found with Loteria, dude? It has 100% hitting rate of bringing everyone together, right?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I mean, it's one of those games. Everybody's excited to start. They're like, let's play.
Yeah.
They have their bag of beans, you know, because it's just the Loteria beans. You can't cook with those.
Yeah.
Because they're 50 years old.
Yeah.
They've been passed down from generations to generations.
Yeah.
And everybody gets all excited. And by the end of it, everybody's fucking flicking beans at each other's faces.
Someone's like, you're going too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I've never had a bad experience playing Loteria other than just losing every time I play.
Wow.
That sounds like a very bad experience.
Of a game that requires zero skill, I've never heard of anybody being that bad.
It's literally at random.
And also, we're talking about...
hence the name The Lottery.
We're talking about reskinning a different game, but I feel like Loteria is bingo reskinned, but done correctly.
Yeah,
Like-
because it's fast.
Yeah.
Like,
that, and also you don't
bingo
need
is
numbers.
better?
You don't need to know numbers. You don't need to count in Spanish. You could be a pocho like us and play Loteria, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's a grammar lesson. It's a vocabulary lesson.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
El venado. What is it, Ryan?
The deer
The deer. Dominic's name is Ryan.
saved you.
Let's go really quick. Pull out one card, dude. Let's see if Dominic knows what it is. But don't show him it. God damn it. Oh, you showed him the card.
I didn't think you'd put it on
Pájaro.
screen.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna say the name and you have to guess what it is.
Oh, that's. I thought he was.
Don't look away,
All of these
Dominic.
are so fucking easy. He doesn't know this one. El Catrín.
That's the gentleman fool.
Oh, okay, he knows. the
Actually, it
Catherine.
means the dandy.
It means the dandy.
But I always found it fun to learn new words in Loteria as a kid.
Whenever I played, it would take forever because she'd have to my grandma would say it in Spanish and then have to figure out how to say it in English. Like El Baracho.
Yeah.
I'm 5. I can't know what alcohol is yet. So she'd be like,
The party guy.
The party guy. Oh, that's funny.
but nobody wants to hang out with them.
Yeah. El Borracho is a great shirt. By the way, I got this Alacran shirt. As you can see, I'm sporting Loteria fits today.
Did you give me one?
No, you guys didn't get the memo.
It would take too long to take it out of my pocket and it'd be really loud. But I have this one, El Bandalon, as a keychain.
Oh shit. Okay, we believe you. You don't gonna pull it out.
It'd be loud.
Is it actual an actual bandolon or is it the card?
It's the card.
Oh, okay, got it.
And it's a bottle opener. You'd think they'd have El Botero, but they didn't.
Oh wait, botella. Oh, never. The bottle opener, or is that what that is?
Botello.
The Boteo.
La botella.
La botella.
Oh my god, you guys are
The
disgraces.
bottle.
No sabo. That's what they sound like whenever they call us no sabo. No sabo. You guys are no sabo. There's nothing wrong with sounding like that. Anyways, Dominic, you had a story about Loteria, right?
Did I have a story?
I had a story.
Remember we were holding back things when we were hanging out here.
Oh no. Fuck. Well, one thing about Loteria was that I didn't speak Spanish, so I only took the cards that I knew what all of them were.
Yeah.
If I didn't know what it was, then
I know exactly what you're talking about. I would look at the card and be like, okay, I'm gonna not struggle. Like my 85% struggle rate with this card.
Yeah. Because it's like I find it. If I could hear it, then I wouldn't have to look at what the picture was.
Yeah.
I'd just look at my fucking chart and then just go bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You could play with 5 charts if you really know Spanish.
Yeah.
Did you guys? Okay, what is your guys' bean policy on Loteria? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
You only get enough for the cards.
Right, but do you guys put beans on all the spots and take them away?
Oh,
or-
like what kind do you play in a row or blackout or whatever?
No. So what I'm saying is, at the start of the game, do you put beans on all of the pieces?
If you put
and then
beans-
wait, let me finish.
Beans.
Do you put the beans on all of the pieces first and then take them away as they get called, or do you put beans on the pieces that get called?
It'd be either or.
I don't like putting the beans on the card, but that's because I don't speak Spanish. I didn't
It
get to
sounds like
see
a
it.
slang. Like if you didn't know what Loteria was, putting the beans on the card. What does that mean? I don't like it.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't like playing it that way. I like playing it. You put them on.
I'm not
'Cause
gonna
then I
lie.
don't have to think about it in my head.
Yeah, I like to do it both ways, but whoa, just take that little clip out.
El Catrín.
El Catrín, he gives everyone a good time. What's it called? I like to do it both ways, but mostly I put the beans on all the pieces first, then I take them off as the card gets called.
That's the devil's workshop. Fool.
How is it the devil? Make the connection.
The devil blinds you.
What?
I don't know, fool. I just don't like that. It's like that's communist way of playing.
Sorry, go for it.
No, you go first. Okay, I'll go. No, because I was thinking about this. I was practicing earlier today, and I had a question. I've hosted before. Have you ever hosted, pulled the cards? Have you ever hosted and pulled the cards?
Yeah.
Do you do the voice?
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk to. See, I'm glad I let you go first. Yeah, so I love to host, and then I also don't, because then there's some words I don't know and I say it wrong. Like, what did you say earlier that you fucked it up and I was like, ha 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 ha.
You made me think the word was el boteo.
Yeah.
This fool gets his what do they call it? The L and the la.
Yeah.
What is the word for it?
The gender, basically, the word.
Well, not that, but it's anyway.
The prefix.
He gets that wrong.
The
he
the.
flip flops it. The
Yes. Yeah, well, it's crazy because with Loteria, I learned that la mano is not el mano. It's la mano.
Yeah.
Right?
La mano.
La mano? That sounds like a name.
Right?
Welcome to the world,
Anyway, to reel it
my
back
newborn
in.
son.
I found that it's always more fun. Everyone likes you as a host more if you do the voice.
You do a announcer's voice for the cards.
All right. Well, do you want to what does your voice sound like? Because mine sounds a little weird.
Do yours first then. Okay, well, say it.
Because all I could think of was la mano. Let me pick a different one. La bota. That's how I do it. That's my voice.
Yeah, you have a weak. I'll give you a 6 out of 10 on your voice.
I could do better. I did better earlier when we were on live.
Let me pick one. Just show it to me. It's upside down. La calavera.
I like yours.
And
Yours
then
sounds like those insurance commercials.
there's different ways of doing it though. You could say it twice, or you could do a saying. You know.
Yeah.
You could say it twice, like la calavera, la calavera, or you could do sayings for one of them was la rana. Oh my god!
Do you do a voice?
No, I mean
Try it.
I don't do like a voice like that. I'll do like
Any
el caso,
All right, no.
el gorrito. I say it like it's a Spanish tape.
I try to say it like I'm an announcer at a soccer game.
La sirena.
That's how I do it.
I can't do
El
it, though.
gorrito. That's what you sound like.
That's what I do. Because that's all like my to show me. Because being autistic, I was like I didn't like reading the cards, so to try to get me to do it, like you gotta be loud, you gotta do a voice. That was like the funniest thing is to teach me to be confident. They made me do a voice when I read the cards.
All right.
So they convinced me to be like El Sol.
Is it fun for you to do?
I like the voice.
You love doing voices, right?
Yeah.
Is it one of your dreams to be like a voiceover artist?
Yeah, that's part of why I started doing stand up.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I've always loved doing voices. I do very offensive voices also, but those I try to, take out of my repertoire, if you will. Much like you guys know, my Eddie Murphy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm familiar.
Motherfucker. Yeah, it's a very good, it took me years to get the at the end right. Anyways, I got I got a list of sayings here.
Okay.
And the translation. So, la corona, el sombrero de los reyes doesn't rhyme. I don't think anyone says that. Don't they usually rhyme?
What does it mean?
The king of the hats. The hat
King of the hats.
The hat of kings. El sombrero de los reyes. La escalera, súbeme paso a pasito o quieras pegar brinquitos. Okay.
Jesus.
The ladder, climb me step by step. You don't want to hop up.
Jesus.
I think that's probably way more traditional, riddles and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Well, you mentioned it earlier, but our family did that too. You just think of a rhyme.
Yeah, exactly. La rana mi hermana.
Like here, I'll pull one. You think of
my sister the frog.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, wait. You want me to make up one right now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Are you ready?
You know what I'm gonna say.
Are you all ready for this?
Go for it.
El arpa.
El arpa se tocan con tus dedos.
What does that mean?
You play it with your fingers.
Oh, that's funny.
No, it's not tocar. Oh yeah, tocar is to play. Tocar la guitarra.
Yeah, I was never good at rhyming, so I did the voice.
You're not good at Spanish.
Yeah, I know.
Let alone rhyming in Spanish. That's hard. You have to have a vast vocabulary to make really clever rhymes for Loteria, right?
Yeah.
And one thing that we all lack is not charisma, but it is a large Spanish vocabulary, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Most of the Spanish I knew came from this game.
El caso, yo soy no sabo.
Wait, that means the house of no.
No, el caso is the oil pan.
Right.
I am terrible at Spanish. I'm a no sabo kid.
Oh.
En español me llama no sabo.
I thought you were trying to say this is the house of the no sabo. That would have been dope actually.
The house is not a card, is it?
No.
No, as in it has nothing to do with Loteria.
Crazy because this whole episode is Loteria.
I was trying to bring us together and unify us, but whatever.
But he will not divide us. Ok, Shia LaBeouf. El Shia con las películas de caca.
That's funny.
See, it's a
You
good
heard of
time.
me?
And then like my mom's name is Rosa, so they'll be like La Rosa. She's sitting over there, basically like in Spanish. You know what I mean? Anyways, we'll come back to Loteria if you guys want to, but I want to share some horror stories. Do you guys have any horror stories with board games? Every Mexican does.
There's one. It's a card game. But it's one that like none of our friends want to play when he and my other brother are playing because they get intense.
Which card game is it?
Munchkins.
It's called Munchkins.
Oh shit!
It's like they take the kind of idea behind D&D and they just like filter it into this one card game format.
This game is meant to tear families apart. Okay, I'll tell you that much.
What is the premise of the game?
The premise of the game is that you are a character and your goal is to collect weapons and defeat monsters. So every turn you can go exploring, and sometimes you get weapons or gold. Sometimes you have to fight a monster of a certain level. You have to kill a certain amount of monsters. And then you lose life or you lose points if you don't have enough power to like kill the monster, then you go back down. But the thing is that you have spells and you have weapons and you can attack other players at any point in the game.
Or aid them.
Or eat them?
Aid them.
Oh,
or you can help.
Okay, help them.
But that didn't come up much with this guy.
Yeah. Well, the problem here's the thing is that my older brother Anthony loves to like help people out, and then throughout the whole game he'll help people out, and then at the end when I'm winning, all of them will help him kill the monster, and then he'll send all of his attacks against me, and he'll help the monster kill me, and then he likes to be like, what are you talking about? I'm just playing the game.
Sounds like you have a lot of resentment.
Fuck you for, I know what you're doing.
All of this over a game called Munchkin.
Yeah. Dude, so Munchkins is like an old school Warcraft or like World of Warcraft with card games.
Yeah.
Okay. See how quick that was? I'm just kidding. No, but Magic the Gathering. You guys ever play that game?
No, it's too complicated.
Yeah, it's like a white Munchkins.
It feels like it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Magic, yeah, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all these trash games, dude.
Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh is
You never
fun.
played Yu-Gi-Oh?
I played Pokemon. Never played Yu-Gi-Oh. You know why?
Because you suck.
Because the devil.
What the fuck?
We just got all mean.
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's the devil.
I thought you were calling him the devil.
No, the template of the cards. I like Pokemon way better.
Oh, you just didn't like how they looked?
Yeah, I did not like the Yu-Gi-Oh. Look, there's something about anime that I fucking hate, dude. And I'm not talking like recently. I'm talking about my whole life. Yu-Gi-Oh cards look so anime type to me.
Pokemon is anime.
And I'm not trying to hate on anime. I love it. I love anime, but I'm saying
Name one.
just
Pokemon.
Attack on Titan.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't keep naming Attack on Titan.
That's the one I watch.
You said name one.
Hunter x Hunter. I don't know. What do you want to say?
Okay.
I'm immersed in anime culture and I hate it. Okay. Stupid. No, but I watched Attack on Titan and I enjoyed it. And that's the only like real like step into anime I've ever gotten. Like
if they came out with trading cards, would you play Attack on Titan?
no, I hate it. I hate the pictures, everything about it.
I hate pictures. What happened to your life?
I don't know.
Listen to your words.
Yeah.
I hate pictures.
Pokemon though, great pictures, dude. Cute little creatures, dude. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for creatures, I guess.
Nerd.
When it's wait, what?
What's your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon, Squirtle.
Air 5.
Psh, I always wanted to be a surfer dude.
Oh, I'll take that back.
Why?
I don't know.
Surfer dudes always turn me on.
I definitely take that back.
Anyways, Pokemon cards. I remember playing Pokemon in the my elementary school playground, and then like going behind like the dugout of the baseball stadium and like playing Pokemon. And then people started playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, fuck card games, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the devil, dude. You know what I mean? So basically, maybe the devil isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yogi. Hey, boo-boo. You've activated my trap card.
Hey, boo-boo. But I did like Magic the Gathering, and I still have my Magic cards at my mom's house.
You played Magic the Gathering and you didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes. You know why?
Why?
because it was more realistic anime.
Oh, because the pictures are more real?
Yes. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like they got the freaking eyes of like some cartoon. Like you sunk my battleship.
None of these things are real. Listen to your words. What are you talking about?
But then there was creatures in Magic.
Yeah?
There's creatures in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Dragons and shit.
There's dragons in Magic?
There's dragons in Pokemon.
There's dragons in Pokemon.
Charizard is a dragon.
No, yeah, but he's a cute ass dragon. Dragging my balls in your chin, homie. No, but card games are the devil in Mexican families.
Yikes.
I don't talk to an aunt of mine to this day because of what happened when we were playing Uno.
Is that that you were going to say like something religious about Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you fucking pull out Uno?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't talk to an aunt of mine to this day because of what happened in a game of Uno Attack.
What happened?
Did you guys ever play Uno Attack?
Nope.
I vaguely remember it. Can you explain?
Uno Attack is the game of Uno, which I hope I don't have to fucking...
I know the game of Uno.
Yeah, everyone knows the game of Uno, but I'm talking about for the audience too. I don't have to explain Uno, do I?
Pause.
I mean, it'd be fun to.
Wikipedia.
Come back.
It's like dominoes, but with cards.
Wow.
Sometimes you can reverse.
So Uno is like dominoes with cards. I just cut him out saying that. It looks like I thought of it. Just kidding. But so Uno Attack though was Uno on fucking crack, dude. Right? Did you guys ever see the Uno Attack machine?
Oh, no, I never played that.
Oh, and then if you triggered it, it would go...
Yes. So Uno Attack would shit on your face if you picked the wrong card. That's what happened though. They would shoot fucking 30 cards at you. There was no more draw 4 or like draw 1. It was like hit the button and deal with the consequences, dog.
That sounds fucking terrible.
Yes, dude, it was so bad. So Uno Attack was this little thing that would spin around. You put it in the center of the little like circle that you're playing Uno with, right?
It's just like you guys are playing roulette.
Well,
Roulette.
Russian roulette.
okay, yeah. Anyway, so Uno Attack, you would put the thing in the middle, and it was a spinning thing that would like attack whoever pushes it, right?
Right.
So you'd have to, just like in Uno, draw 4. That's a civilized way of playing Uno. You just pick 4 cards off the pile, right? In Uno Attack, if you get the Uno Attack card, you have to push a button on the attack machine, and sometimes it'll just shoot 1, shoot 4, or it'll give you the whole fucking deck. You literally had to play with like 4 decks of Uno cards to play Uno Attack.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's insane.
I could just imagine being 8 years old and fucking getting Uno attacked.
Yeah. We would go to my Aunt Denise's house after school and we would play Uno Attack because it was fun until this day, right? So my Aunt Michaela left her kids there. My mom would leave me and my sister there. And we were playing Uno Attack. Keep in mind, my cousins on my Aunt Michaela's cousins, sons, daughter, whatever, her kids were like 8 or 9 years younger than us. So we're playing with like infants here, right? And so my sister is a vicious Uno player. Not a vicious person, but when Uno is around, the devil comes out, right? Right. En Loteria el Diablo. El Diablito. You're
Jinx.
right. Jinx, you owe me an Uno card. Oh, okay. No, don't give me
Uno reverse.
So we were playing with Vicky and Arturo and Lalo, my cousins. Now, Vicky was about to win the game, right? It's the whole thing where you have one card, you have to say Uno before other people say Uno. She said Uno. She had 1 card left, right? My sister puts a Uno Attack. She was like keeping it in her hand. She hits Vicky with the Uno Attack. Vicky pushes the button as Michaela comes into my Aunt Denise's house, right? And all she walks into is Vicky going with Uno cards hitting her face. And it was like a diarrhea of Uno cards just hitting her face. And then, and it's funny now, but at the time, this pissed Michaela off, right? She like, her kids were so small, she could just grab them and walk out the door with them, right? So she grabs them and she goes, she's like, we're going to practice Uno and come back and beat your ass, right? Whatever she said. And she left and maybe this is not true, this whole story, but this is how I remember it. And she left and pissed off, dude. And it's never been the same between all of us.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Would you play Uno Attack on Titans?
Uno Attack on Titan.
Dude, that's so crazy.
How
I
would you
could
play
fucking...
that?
Was she just sitting there taking it?
Yes, crying, dude. She was about to win, and my sister just unleashed on her, dude.
Dude, there should be a rule where you're not allowed to play those cards.
Yeah,
if somebody's about to win.
That's what he was describing with the Munchkins.
yeah. It's so sad, dude.
I'm pretty good at board games.
Yeah, you can't play games like that with little kids.
Yeah, dude. Shoots and ladders, dude. There's some vicious ass shoots on that game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
there's one that takes you all the way to the beginning.
Exactly. From the end of the game to the beginning, food. Get out of here, dog. You know what game is good? Life, fool. Just play life. Yeah. You get kids and shit. You feel like you're on a journey with your family, fool.
Yeah, and then
I know that there's like a game called Life, but it sounded like you were just trying to convince people not to play board games.
No, the game of life.
Yeah.
It's not a game, homie. This shit's real. Sorry.
But you could tell a lot about a person how they play a board game, right?
Yeah. I feel like everyone gets mad playing board games.
Exactly.
I mean, it's like if you're not getting mad, why are you playing?
If you're not getting mad, you have no fucking ambitions, dog.
That's the worst. Is what's worse than playing with somebody that gets mad is playing with somebody who doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, well, what the fuck am I sitting around here rolling dice?
Yeah.
I could be doing anything else.
Yeah.
Like,
I have a funny story.
Go for it.
So I was checking out the therapist at the time, and the way he would try to get kids to relax while talking to them and asking questions was he would get them to play board games. But because of how I am, I'd be so into the board game that I'd get pissed that he was taking so long to take his turn. And it'd be like, so how do you feel about your parents being divorced? I'm like, I don't give a shit right now, dude. We're playing Chinese checkers, and I'm kicking your ass. Get your head in the game.
Oh my
I'd
God.
get mad that he was too distracted from the game, and I was like, this is what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're here for, but I'm here to take things seriously.
Yeah, dude.
It's funny.
It's crazy how we deal with problems through games, not just board games, but video games and whatnot, but very aggressively.
Yeah.
Like, I might cut this out, but my cousin, his dad died, right? And it was sad, to say the least, right? At the time, you put my arms up, didn't you?
I didn't touch your arms, fool. I'm
You
over
always
here. What are you
put my
talking
arms
about?
up.
Did you touch my hand?
I felt so weird. I was like king of the castle over here with my arms up all the way. Anyways, my cousin Neto, his dad died, and I came over to his house, like we were talking about in fiestas, like the funeral fiestas, right? Mm-hmm. And I went over and I was like, yo, sorry to hear about your dad. He was like, it's okay. Let's go play some wrestling. Like the video game. He didn't talk like that. Why did I do that? He's like, do you want to play?
Sorry, but that like 3-minute long laugh was really funny.
3 minutes? He was like, let's go play WWF on an N64. And I was just like, you know that one song, Coda, by Blonde Redhead?
No.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
And the Rick and Morty song.
Yes. And so I just walked over to his room, got the controller, and I was like, oh, fuck. And everyone's all happy in the room, and I was like, but your dad died. Oh, my God.
He's all fucking... He gives him the people's elbow. Your dad died.
I'm like letting him win. I'm like, I don't know how to do this right now, dude.
And all those characters he's stinged and he's just stung sitting there like this.
Zoom in on his face and shit.
That's where the song gets.
Yeah.
Talk about a Stone Cold Stunner, fool.
Nothing's more stun.
Yeah. I might have to cut that out. I don't feel comfortable putting that in.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have some jokes in there. Just in case.
Just in case.
I was Stone Cold stunned.
Yeah, dude.
This food was stone cold about his dad.
Oh my God. Don't
This
laugh
is
that
so
hard.
terrible.
Yes. It's just me saying I might have to cut that out, and then it's like on the screen I cut it out, and then it just us going.
We're like sweating when you come back to us. Oh my God.
Anyways,
Did you have a tia that like so whenever we played Loteria,
say it right, cabron.
we would
The lottery.
you start playing, and then like you're playing like La Dama, the lady, El Catrin, the gentleman. And then at some point, somebody's tia's all fucking pissed. Like, you're not playing it right. And then she's like,
Oh my God, yes. People just speed fucking playing like it's Mario Brothers.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's Rainbow Road and shit. I don't know.
Like it's Mario Kart food, just another Mario reference.
It's so funny that scenario because it's always an adult getting mad and they don't acknowledge that there's like 7 and 3-year-olds playing.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I don't know who you're playing with, what kind of fucking people you're playing with, but nobody said the words in English when I would play.
They'd have to just for us, but they would do both. They'd be like, La Arpa, the harp.
And then after like 2 games, somebody would get pissed off, like, fuck these fucking kids.
Fuck these no sabo kids, dog.
How do I read?
Sorry about that.
I like old board games. Like, have you guys seen not only like the evolution of old games, like how they changed them, but just like the games they've come up with since we became adults?
Yeah.
There's a game, who can make a toy dog poop the most?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the game. It's a legitimate game by Hasbro. Where you feed the dog and you roll the die and you like want to get the most poop and the poop is candy. I wouldn't eat it, but and that's the whole point of the game.
And it poop.
I don't know how else. Like that's it. That's all. That's the whole game.
One thing I want to stop you really quick. What did you say? Die?
Like they roll a die to see how many things they feed the.
It's 1 die, 2 dice.
Oh.
A single die.
Is that how you say it for real?
Yeah.
Did I just scare you? Like you die?
No. I thought dice plural was die.
Yeah,
but it's the other way around.
No, dice.
Dice
is plural.
2. Oh, you're saying you thought it was 1 dice, 2 die.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
So imagine some cholo like, I have a die on my window. Instead of having dice.
Everything is
okay. Nobody laughed. And nobody fucking laughed.
There is a game where it's a similar process, but instead of it pooping, you feed a pig and then it fucking explodes. That's it. That's the whole premise of the game.
Well, you can go even further with this with video games. In video games, there's a game where you could be a goose.
I was gonna say that.
And you just run around the city terrorizing everyone.
Yeah.
That's so. You're just a loose goose.
Exactly. What is it called?
I think it's just called the Goose Game. I like Angry Goose or something like that.
I'm just imagining like GTA, but instead of robbing people, you just go up to them and go, scare the shit out of them.
It kind of is. It's like you're a goose. I saw one guy playing and he had to like fuck up some fool's garden. Like they give you a list of missions.
That's so funny. I can't hear it enough. You guys saying, yeah, it's just you're a goose.
That's all it is.
You're a goose.
Yeah.
And then it became like crowdfunded and shit where people I want the full fucking game. They couldn't get enough of this goose game.
Yeah.
There's another thing I wanted to talk about with Dominic.
Okay, I'll leave.
No. You know about this. The Nahuatl game?
Oh, yeah. Nahuatl.
Fuck.
Yeah.
How do you play that?
He's so interested. Look at his face. He's like, how you play that shit?
I like board game.
It's not a board game. It's a role-playing game. It's actually pretty tight.
If you ask me.
It's really cool because it's a RPG setting that's based in Mexico that's like for Mexicans.
Yeah.
Because the problem is when I started playing Dungeons and Dragons and I started looking into RPGs.
We just lost 300 subscribers.
Fucking dorks.
When I started playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, there wasn't like a huge like Mexican population. Well, that's the thing though, is that like there are Latinos that play the game. Like we know that, like especially like even we talk about it on the lives or on Discord. Like people are like, hell yeah, I play this all the time. And like, but as far as like shows, content creations, and like and actual game settings, there's hardly any Latino representation unless it's like, oh, you're lost in a jungle and there's a tribe of people that are going to sacrifice you. Or it's either that or it's like you have
What game is that, fool? What the fuck?
No, there's like...
Oh, okay. But
that's what I'm saying. That's the representation that we have.
Yeah.
And or it's like drug related. Like it's like you're running... It's a cartel setting or something like that. So like...
windows and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like... I was looking for something and I saw this game called Nahuatl that is being crowdfunded through Kickstarter. And it's an RPG game based... I forget the guy's name. It's Miguel something.
Yeah, fuck. I was looking it up last night too.
I know. I wish I would have...
Miguel Angel something?
Oh, shit.
Miguel Angel...
I'll look it up while you're talking.
Yeah,
how do you spell it? N-A-H...
It's Nahual. Just look up Nahuatl game. And... But it's this dude that's a comic book artist, and he created this game that's like it uses a different system than Dungeons and Dragons, but it's based in Mexico, and it like utilizes like
Miguel Angel Espinosa.
Espinosa, that's what it was. Yeah, and it utilizes like I want to say Aztec culture, Aztec like mythology, and it combines that with Catholicism, and it's like, so you are like these people that you hunt demons and angels and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
dude, that sounds pretty tight.
It's pretty tight.
I'm not a big board game player myself, but I'm willing to try this.
RPGs are fun, like role-playing games, because it's like it's not so much about winning as it is about like just like improvise. That's what the thing is, like if you like to joke around and you like to improv and like create like riff on stuff, like it's really cool because that's the point of the game. Instead of just winning something, it's more of a camaraderie kind of a thing. So
I think it's fair to say now, we could cut this out later if you want, but we are going to attempt something, right, guys?
Yes, we are.
Tell them about it, Ryan.
We're gonna try to create a RPG D&D style, but it's in the.
We lost more subscribers.
We're cholos.
Cholo D&D.
Cholo D&D.
Yes.
Wow, I just thought of that.
It was
Dungeons and Cholos, fool.
Yeah.
Cholos and lowriders.
Cholos and dragons, fool. So maybe give us some ideas in the comments. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah, if anybody plays, honestly, reach out to me because I'm trying to. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be the DM. These fools are gonna play, and then we're gonna have a handful of other comedians and funny people with us. So what we're gonna do is Ryan has some experience. Gerardo has no experience.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure about who we're getting, assuming nobody has experience. Anyway, if you have experience DMing, hit me up because I need ideas on how to reskin stuff, and I would appreciate the help.
Yes. And I know we said we wouldn't talk about it on the podcast, but I'm excited. I'm so fucking excited. Yeah.
It's going to be something down the line. We're going to integrate our Twitch stream most likely.
Yes.
We might have something for patrons. So if you're not a subscriber, subscribe.
Yes.
I'm excited to be a rogue cholo.
A rogue cholo. So can we just quickly break down? Look at this episode is called Loteria-Isimo, but it's basically about board games. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons in my pinche vida, right? Yeah. And I'm interested in Dungeons and Dragons because with my old roommate, you guys were playing online via Zoom, right?
Yeah.
And it looked like fun. I would hear him upstairs, you know what I'm saying? So I'm stoked to, use my creativity for something and then change the game.
Yeah,
you know what
I think you'd be really good at it.
That's what I'm saying.
The basic description of D&D.
People always say I have a big imagination. Sorry, go for it. The basic description. Sorry.
Hold on. I have a big brain. Continue.
I have the soul of a child. Keep going.
Okay.
Child.
That was weird.
Imagination.
I have a jar of souls.
Carry with me. Is this what you need for D&D? We find out you're a what is it?
Brujerio.
I fucked it up. I would have been so perfect. Fuck. Sorry.
Oh my God. I've never seen Ryan get like that.
Because I knew it would be
I'm sitting right here.
Can you please chill out with the broken windows?
Stop it. Okay. So the basic description of D&D is essentially the story is narrated by the DM. It's they describe a situation to you, and you imagine your person in the situation, and then you attempt to do certain actions, and depending on certain roles and counter roles from the DM, that determines the success or failure of your action. So, like for instance, you tell the DM, "I want my character to attack the person in front of me." First, you have to roll to see if you actually hit them, and then you roll to see how much you hurt them.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So, the DM is basically determining whether this can happen or not.
They're the guide.
Yes.
The dungeon master is the guide. So what happen? I run the story, I run the world, and then the players get to play in that world. And then like, there's more to it than just combat. Like,
yeah, there's like stories and
you're essentially you're trying to get to the end of a story. You're just trying to tell a story and like make it as entertaining for everybody at the table as possible.
And when is the book finished? Fool?
I mean, when we write, you've killed the final boss. Usually, there's a final boss or like a final mission, like a bit like what's like a movie that you like Star Wars.
No, The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit's actually
so
very
They have to kill
perfect.
Smaug.
Yeah, exactly. Killing Smaug would be like the ending, and then everything after that is like we narrate the ending, and they're like Frodo killed the ring or
Also,
whatever.
I want to take a hard stance here. The Hobbit, just as good as the original trilogy. Thank you.
I'd never seen The Hobbit.
I mean, that's fine.
I saw the animated one. It's actually really good.
People hate on The Hobbit, and I'm over here like I enjoyed it.
I only saw the first movie and I was wasted.
What the f?
Yeah.
The first Hobbit?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The Peter Jackson one?
Yeah, they're all by Peter Jackson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was the director of all 6 of the movies.
Yeah. We filled a jar with sweet tea and Southern Comfort and then drank that in the parking lot and then went to go watch The Hobbit. So I don't remember
Damn.
anything about it.
Well, quickly, sorry. I just wanted to interject there because people have a problem with The Hobbit and I don't. Anyways,
Oh, yeah.
who was our boss at the end? Little Mystery?
A little mystery. Gonna hit that. I don't know. We gotta. I'm gonna use a.
First,
I'm
we
gonna,
gotta figure what the story is.
I don't want to give too much away, but I'm gonna use a pre-written adventure, and so this is gonna take a couple weeks to play out.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes. I want to throw some stuff in there based off of like what the character. That's also another thing is that you create your character, and so you'll get to create their backstory, where they're from, you know what their goal, what their life goal is, what their personality is, and you'll get to play. It's like acting. And you get to play that out and make decisions based off of how your character would be. You got to put yourself in those shoes.
I'm stoked, right? If you are wanting to follow this, first of all, you'll get live updated coverage from the Patreon Discord, obviously. Yes. But you can also follow us on the inactive account currently of Isimo Pod at Twitch.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm very excited. And also we're looking to stream on Twitch. Not so much the podcast, because who wants to watch that on Twitch, right, guys? But us playing video games, like, you know, Switches. We have 2 Switches, and so we can try to stream that somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could play like Fortnite or something.
Fortnite? Okay.
We're going to start at Animal Crossing.
Exactly. Starting at Animal Crossing Isimo Land. So this episode is called Loteria-Isimo, but it's really, we like to play games.
Yeah.
But not with your heart.
Yeah, I was going to say. Not
I
with
was
my
waiting
heart.
for someone to say
Oh, I
it.
thought you said, well, not with Gerardo, but you said not with your heart.
Not with my heart.
I mean, also. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my
This is how you find out you're not coming to the game.
Yeah, well, we're gonna try to find some people, maybe one lucky fan. Just joke. I like saying one lucky fan, but people to play Cholo D&D with.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, this episode, a lot of cuts, all over the place, right?
Yeah.
But you guys have any like last thoughts on Loteria?
Play it. I don't know. I love it. It was a fun experience for me growing up.
Yeah, we interviewed my mom, right? I edited the episode. I edited 2 other podcasts that same day, made all the clips, went out to do a mic, came back, got coffee way too late at night, and came home. Long story short, I fell asleep at 1 a.m. I woke up at 3:30 in my kitchen needing to pee, and I pissed on my kitchen floor. Yes. Yes, laugh it up.
No, because you said long story short and then gave more detail. Long story short, it happened on Friday at 12 a.m. Just
You were sleepwalking.
Yes, I was.
woke up
the
on the
story's.
fridge.
You could have just said I was sleepwalking and I peed.
But I woke up at my fridge. All that I said was yes.
You keep going.
I woke up at the fridge, consciously whipped my wiener out, and peed on the floor. But I didn't know what I was doing. I thought maybe I was like in a dream state. I don't remember what my dream was.
So that's
that was a
not
fucked up
conscious.
dream, though. Tell you that. I had to
Apparently.
pee. Yeah. Maybe I was like chugging fucking.
You're putting out a fire.
Yeah, I was putting out a fire in my dream or something. I pulled out my wee wee and I pee on the floor. Okay.
You pee-peed with your wee wee.
Yeah. And I thought it was hilarious at the time. But then when I woke up the next morning, I had a lot of shame. Started telling people about it, told them not to tell anyone, and then I proceeded to tell everyone. And now I'm telling 3,000 subscribers on YouTube.
You keep saying something like preferencing an idea and then doing the exact opposite. You're ashamed, but
I was
you tell
playing
everyone.
an imaginary loteria in my sleep, and I pulled El Wee Wee in the Kiki. And
It's Kiki Kitchen?
yes, in the kitchen.
I got it.
Long story short, I'm embarrassed, and this is me cry for help, okay?
And that's been the... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and that's been don't fly. Okay. No.
Don't drop your fly.
Yeah.
Pee all over your kitchen.
Yes. It took me a long time, yes, and a lot of paper towels to clean it up. And if you stay this long in the episode, please pray for me.
If you stayed this long, what's something you did while sleepwalking?
Yeah. Yeah. What's something you did while sleepwalking?
I've never sleepwalked.
I didn't sleepwalk, but I used to do this thing where I would crawl in my sleep and I would like wake up under tables.
That's
'Cause
sleepwalking.
I was very small, and you know I won't get into it, but sometimes we'd have to share a room, and they'd see me like on the bed or couch when I fell asleep, and then when everyone woke up in the morning, I was like over there on the coffee table.
Under the coffee table.
Yes.
Okay, you said on the coffee table, which is funny.
It's crazy.
Either way,
Bro, I have a terrible history of sleepwalking.
I've never sleepwalked.
I don't do it anymore,
Sleepwalk.
but I started doing other things to cope.
When I was a kid, I would wake up in the middle of the night, naked. Just kidding, not naked. But I would wake up, go downstairs to the kitchen, get a fork and a knife, go at the table, and I go, food, feed me. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you sure you were asleep?
I would go downstairs to the kitchen and grab a fork and knife, feed me, and then my mom would go like, go to bed, cabron, and then get mad at me, you know? I would also wake up with my legs half up the wall. Yeah. On some fucking possessed shit.
Were you
I
like
would,
Michael Jackson, like off the wall? Like,
yeah, I would literally like lay like with my butt on the wall with my legs up it. You know what I'm saying? And then I would wake up and be like, "What the fuck is the matter with me?" I would wake up in maybe doing yoga in my sleep and in the fucking what is it called, resting leaf or whatever pose.
I don't know.
Or the newborn or whatever child's
pose.
Child's pose. I would wake up in child's pose and be like, "What the fuck is the matter with me?"
You are a child.
Yeah. And then everyone knows I have a long history of drugs and alcohol. I would get stoned all the time. And then whenever I would stop, when I was trying to like stop smoking weed, I would start sleepwalking again and go pee in the bathroom but miss the toilet type shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I have a terrible history of sleepwalking.
I mean, at least you made it to the bathroom.
Yeah, but
Not the
also
kitchen.
it's so infuriating to clean a mess that's like right next to the toilet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when
And
you
I
have to
wouldn't
reach
shit
around.
in my sleep too. Don't fucking go around saying that. I said it. Anyways.
No one thought that.
I just have a bad history of sleepwalking. Do you guys have any embarrassing tales from when you were younger, like as far as sleep goes?
No.
You guys never talked in your sleep?
Oh, I don't. My little brother makes noises in his sleep, and that was creepy because we shared a bed growing up until I was like 12.
Interesting.
He'd be like, ah. Like, you know when the gremlin goes in the water in the movie? That's the noise he'd make. Ah.
Why are you doing that?
Bro, I
For
get
the podcast.
I get in full
It's for you.
yeah.
Oh, I thought I would.
I get in full conversations in my sleep.
Do you?
Yeah, when I was a kid, my mom and dad would be like, "What the fuck was the matter with you last night?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I'll be like screaming in my sleep.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm a trouble child, baby.
I don't sleep.
That's a lie. You sleep all the time.
Yeah, but not at night.
We'll go get food and you'll be passed out after eating.
Yeah, but not at night.
He sleeps every other time but nighttime.
Yeah, exactly.
I sleep like in the car or if I'm overheated, but I don't like naturally fall asleep unless I pass out.
Oh, shit. Damn, fool.
So now you feel bad. Ha! Making fun of me.
I feel great.
I'm well
After
rested.
cleaning up all that.
Yeah, and also that was the other thing. It took me like 30 minutes to clean the pee in my kitchen. We talked about it. And I went back to bed thinking like, fuck, I'm so mad that the only thing I was mad about was that it was going to take me forever to fall asleep. I fucking passed out, dude. But I'm scared for my future. I can't be like 40 years old sleepwalking. You know what I mean?
There's like
Yeah,
therapies
it's
for it.
dangerous.
Yeah. And then people are like, there's stories online about people that go and drive in their sleep, but it's mostly because of like Ambien and shit. I don't take Ambien, but I don't know. I'm scared.
There's this TikTok video of this woman trying to host a party in her sleep.
Oh my God. Imagine hitting up homies in your sleep.
She was like running outside and like pretending to serve people drinks, and then she would throw them into the snow to keep them cold.
It's pretty smart.
Damn.
In the lives, Lil Nams, shout out Lil Nams. Lil Nams said that sleeping, or while you're sleepwalking, urinating and cooking or eating are very common.
Mm-hmm. And something about eggs.
Yeah, eggs.
Yeah. But I would just get a fork and knife, dude. And like and then I remember one time where I realized, oh, this is real, because my mom woke me up while I was like that. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck, dude? This is insane. I wasn't like old though. I was like maybe 12, 11, aged. And then having to go to school the next day and just being like, you know what I mean? Whew. Anyways, I got in a lot of trouble as a kid. And it's like, people say that it's due to stress, but it's like, what kind of stress do you have as a kid? You know what I mean? Trauma stress. Anyways, this has kind of been all over the place, and I apologize for that.
Yeah.
The pee?
Any last thoughts you guys have?
Yeah, I mean, games are fun. I think Loteria is really cool to like connect with the family. It's also a good opportunity to learn Spanish very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
If you like bingo, you'll like Loteria. It's way more fun.
It's way more efficient than bingo. It's like, let's throw the letters and numbers out of here, right?
Yeah. And seriously,
words, come on.
You are into D&D, hit me up.
Yeah. And join us on the Twitch stream. You know, it's another thing that we probably never imagined as kids is people watching people play games. Like if we started a Twitch channel where it's just dedicated to Loteria, people will tune into that shit and just watch you play it.
I mean, I knew what that was like because I never got to play the games. That's why I was so into board games.
Somebody here has a lot of resentment.
I saw it on camera. I was like, fuck, that's funny.
But people tune into people playing games. Like, can we start a Loteria Twitch channel?
Probably.
Right?
That would be interesting. I don't think
you
I've
could
seen
even like people, because it's like $3 to $5 to buy a deck of Loteria cards. You could play like with people on Twitch.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I'm down. Let's do that. Fuck D&D. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
No, but I just, ever since I bought these cards, I've been excited to start a game.
Yeah, dude. They're cheap, dude. Loteria cards. If you're white, buy them, dude. Play some Loteria.
$6.
Learn the La Campana.
Every Latino household needs a deck of Loteria cards.
If you haven't already, please follow us on Isimo Pod, ISIMOPOD on Instagram. Email us at isimopod@gmail.com. Follow us on Spotify. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and let us know what you think in the comments. And also, rate us on... I lost all steam. Leave us a rating on Apple Podcasts. You guys are killing it with the ratings. We're at like 76 right now, which is crazy.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
that's
like
a lot.
Huge
jump.
Yeah, so
because we're good.
We love you guys. Sorry for this episode being all over the place. And yeah, Dominic.
Just one last reminder before we get going. Don't forget we have a Patreon, and we appreciate everybody that's on there. Appreciate all your support. We have $5 and $20 levels. We have 100 patron goal. We have 100 patron goal, and we're getting there. But as soon as we hit 100 patrons, we're gonna work out doing a live show with audience and possibly live streamed for those that are outside of California. Either a live podcast episode or just live comedy streamed with us. So hit us up there too.
Right.
And you said the right thing.
He's like, what else do we have to plug? Oh, plug the Twitch.
Oh yeah, and
but make sure you say that it's like not really active right now.
It's not active right now, but we're gonna get started on Twitch streaming with this D&D thing. Is gonna be the first thing. So follow us if you want to check this out. That out when it gets started.
At
Isimopod at Twitch.
Yes.
.com.
Yeah, I think it's twitch.tv/Isimopod.
Oh yeah, .tv.
Something like that, right?
I think it's .tv instead of .com.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv.
We're gonna start to get active on there. We did one live stream for the diehards out there, but of us playing comedy night. Never gonna do that again.
Yeah. That was
comedy night
funny,
is the worst.
For, like the worst reasons.
If you want to hang out with a bunch of 16-year-olds that say the N-word, play comedy night.
Yes. Oh yeah. By the way, we never mentioned the N-word in Loteria.
Oh yeah.
Hey, let's not.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah. We don't play with Loteria with that card anymore.
It should be stricken from the record.
Yes.
Okay, I got a pee, so...
Yeah. Ryan's got a pee, and we recorded 3 hours, and it's probably cut down to 30 minutes. Just kidding. This episode's been crazy. I don't know.
It's fucking
it's been
wild.
yeah,
I'm about
wild.
to have a flashback about what happened in your kitchen.
Please don't pee on my couch.
Thank you so
Till
much.
next time, don't fly. Isama Podcast.
Isame, buddy.